You know, every team has their different approach for Team Slayer and, you know, for how they play Warlord, but the portals have played such a huge factor here, Bravo.
Oh, they absolutely have, and you know, I'm not surprised to see Walshy lending that knowledge to his team, but I also want to hear what that sounds like. So let's jump into a listen-in on this straight ripping roster as they're now 2 kills up.
I didn't get him one shot.
Still blue.
I'm going for camo.
I got blue. I
have camo.
Watch out, lethal, bottom blue. I got 2.
I got it. He might have got camo. Bottom green. And green ramport. Green ramport. Yellow ramport.
One shot bottom mid. I died bottom green. Bottom green, you guys. There's a guy bottom green somewhere. He's green. Green ramport.
APG's
one shot.
Guys, watch my ramp, guys. I need help. I need help. Green ramport will help me.
One shot Justin, I'm coming. Justin, I'm coming. One shot red flag, guys. And grenades. Grenades lead behind me, Justin.
I'm one shot.
He's behind you, weak and
one
yellow
shot green flag, guys. I need help.
Got him.
They died. Yellow nades. On our answers, guys. Red flag.
Red flag, I need help.
I'm shots on him. There's 2 guys there.
One shot.
I got it. 2 guys on flag. 2 guys on flag. Lead.
Green help port. Green help port.
I got 2.
Green help port. Green help port.
He's already your help.
Bomb grenades. Bomb grenades. Bomb grenades.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Grenades. One shot. More.
One shot. I'm nading him. I'm trying to.
I got 1.
I need help. Look at me, guys. Look at me.
I got you.
Behind me.
Grenades.
3 needles, 1 shot.
Grenades weak. 2 grenades. 2 grenades weak, guys.
I can't do anything.
I'm nading grenades. I got one shot.
Our neither guys weak. Our neither. I need help. Weak. 2 shots.
Blue nades. Blue nades again. Blue nades
Go
again.
dead. 2 on 3.
Blue needles.
2 on 2. Don't die.
Blue needles.
Blue nades spawn.
Watch yellow as well. Yellow flag.
Behind me.
Yellow flag.
2 guys blue still. Tom behind you also blue.
One shot max.
I got 1.
Just came up.
I died red.
We're all down low. We're all down low.
Nice.
Don't be afraid to get up on one of the side
Stay
flags.
alive.
Tom, get up on the side flag if
Blue
you
nades
can.
weak.
I'm
Blue nades, guys.
APG
Blue.
weak.
Blue.
Blue nades guys here blue.
Blue flag.
APG without either. APG's back guys.
Corey's outside flag.
One shot
That's
blue
good
nades
now.
maniac.
I'm at side flag. He's up above.
Watch out, blue nades
Ryan.
maniac.
Right to your right. Up above.
Stay alive.
2 red. Red flag, red nades.
Red nades.
Rape them red.
Red nades right now.
I'm nading
On
it.
me weak.
Red neither
We
weak.
have at least 2
Blue
people
back,
pushing.
blue
I
back.
got 1.
Absolutely amazing communication and intensity out of Straight Rippin', but that double kill for Straight Sick has certainly proven to put his team over the lead 35-31, but now Believe the Hype, they're on the hot seat. Let's go ahead and take a listen and see what's going on with Believe the Hype as we check out them during this Astro listen-in.
They're rushing me. Red. Red needles,
Red needle.
One shot yellow needles. One shot yellow nades.
You're rip.
One shot yellow nades. One shot yellow nades.
Red spot warp. Red nades.
Yellow nades.
Two
Red nades also. One
This
shot.
guy yellow health. Or blue health. Yellow fight.
He pointed through.
Middle. One shot top middle. One shot top middle. Roy.
Time
One
in
shot top middle.
absolute.
Roy.
Yeah, Roy got me. Nice. Good up.
Still one. I didn't get him. One shot
He
top
died.
middle.
Yes, time in still absolute.
Straight sick.
Okay, time in died.
He's still singing yellow flag, guys. Help back. Yellow flag. Green.
One shot. Another blue
Yellow flag,
flag.
guys.
Blue flag.
Straight sick on the flag.
Needles. What's up me? Square.
Blue
nades. I got one shot square.
Get out the portal, guys. We have to stay alive.
I got one. I got 2.
Nice shot.
Time in weak.
Time in, yes. 2 shots down. Cameras up. Grab it.
One shot. I need
Bottom middle or something.
I didn't get him.
There you have it right there, the listen-in with Believe the Hype, still keeping up that intensity, but the lead is slipping away from them, and you have Roy with a shotty as well as Camo. This cannot end well for Believe the Hype. We have no idea he's on the prowl.
And here he comes. He has been spotted, but he's going to clean up this kill on Formal now. 47. I think that'll bring them up to the 48 mark. They're only 47, still 3 kills away, but they're sitting pretty about to close out this match on Warlord. Nice shots there from Straight Six against Lethal. Takes him down. Only 2 kills to go now.
That's right, 2 kills, Bravo, and hopping over to T-Squared, who gets actually pinned in there, and he is going to get the kill, making it 49-41. Last person in the corners. Oh! Roy's going to overcome that for the 50-41 victory and the 2-0 to Believe the Hype. That is going to net them a spot in the finals, contending for $20,000.
And we knew T-Squared was confident coming into this match. So was Formal, but Straight Rippin' gets the better of the Believe the Hype roster. Amazing play from them, and it looks like Roy was the story of that series. Amazing stuff there in that capture the flag. Ryan Noob also stepping up, but Roy at the end picking up those last 2 kills.
Yeah, no, for sure, but I got to point out Straight Sick, man. For me, he was the player because he had 18 kills in that one. He was constantly leading his team, putting himself in great positions to allow his teammates to be able to capitalize on it. Also, I do want to give credit to Roy as well. Actually, let me take that back to Ryan Noob. I looked wrong. Ryan Noob with 13 assists. He was putting a lot of bodies, like 1 shot, maybe 2 shots. That allowed Roy and Straight Sick to be able to capitalize on those situations. and that resulted in a victory, man. They're moving on to the grand finals, straight ribbon in a grand finals. That is some pretty cool stuff. Now, Believe the Hype will be taking a trip to the loser bracket finals where they will meet up against STK.
Yeah, and that'll be quite a match. We'll have that in just a bit. But as you said, Ryan knew the only player to hit double digits in that match. And after that performance, and also the first game performance, he's on fire. We saw T-Squared's on fire with that sniper rifle. So, STK has quite a battle ahead of them now, as they now have to face a Believe the Hype roster.
Yeah, Believe the Hype roster who's actually, rather warmed up too. That's the other thing to keep in mind. So that's something you always got to take note of. I mean, going into a matchup, obviously it'll be really easy for Believe the Hype to be deflated, and STK as well to feel good about their matchup that they had against VWS, which was a hard-fought battle. But now thinking about this loser bracket finals, though, I think the story here is going to be obviously looking at Formal and seeing like what he's going to be bringing to the team here, because they need him to just shine. But then on the other side, it's the Wonder Twins, man. You have Snakebite and Royal 2, although they're not siblings, but they're youth, they're young. So, but yeah, like basically these guys are going to be doing a lot here, and they're going to be the two players that you got to look out for, and it's going to be one heck of a series. I can't wait.
If you look at kind of the legacy of all the players in this match, BTH, as we said, a younger roster, right, but full of talent and energy. And on the other side, you have Royal 2 and Snakebite, as Walshu was saying, also full of energy, full of talent. However, they do seem very composed alongside these veteran players in Heinz and Ogre 2. So it'll be interesting to see if that, the fact that they have, a little bit more of historical players who have been playing the game a little bit longer, if that carries STK to victory, or if Believe the Hype is going to come in with the intensity they need to close out the series.
That's right, guys. So with that being said, I believe we have an interview getting ready to go in just a bit with Clutch. Of course, a big thank you to Astro Gaming, who's been helping us out with the listenings here. You see the awesome headsets that the players are wearing. On top of that, there's amazing UNSC, Master Chief, Astro A50. I mean, need I say more? The colors are just absolutely amazing. But in any case, let's just go ahead, throw it to Clutch. Take it away, buddy.
Thank you, Golden Boy. Speaking of Astro, I have Aaron from Astro Gaming joining me, along with Gary from Freehand Profit. We're going to talk about a very special project that Gary put together. But first of all, gentlemen, it's exciting to be here, not only to grace us with your presence, but also Halo is back. And you as a Halo fan, Aaron, I'm sure you're really excited.
Yeah, I mean, I think for Astro, this is a huge moment to see Halo coming back like this, and we're really happy to be a part of it.
Gary, you enjoying yourself?
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Let's talk about this helmet that you created. This is the one on the Warthog right now. Now tell me how you created this helmet.
So what I do is I make masks out of sneakers. It all starts with deconstructing like a highly coveted pair of sneakers and kind of putting a puzzle together backwards from that. With this one, I had a few extra pieces, namely the A50 Halo headset. Still working, fully functional, and it's made from 3 pairs of Nike LeBron King's Crown shoes.
Now, how you build these type of helmets, you will not use this type of shoe again, correct? Every custom piece you make is specific to the shoes that you use.
Right. Each piece is one of a kind. So I do have other masks made out of the LeBron 11, but never another LeBron 11 King's Crown mask. So it's really unique.
And how many of these have you created, and what number is this one?
This is number 88 in the past 4 years. I'm currently working on the 100th piece, and this is a great piece to lead up to that.
Now, you typically do villains, though, and I've been told that this is the first hero mask that you've made. Why did you always use villains? Is it because villains tend to wear more helmets and masks compared to the hero?
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. I think as a culture, on the art side, masks usually go with the villainous. We tend not to trust them because we can't see the face, we can't read the expressions. But it was time for a hero, and what better time than now with the Master Chief collection dropping.
Now, the A50 Astro headsets are part of this. Tell me about the A50, and I believe there's going to be a little bit of a tour happening with Astro.
Sure. I mean, the A50 is our top-of-the-line product. The Halo version, obviously, we were really excited to get the opportunity to create our first edition of this product since we released it. We worked really closely with 343 to really nail it and make sure that it looked just like Master Chief's helmet, obviously. So.
Now, the one element about this helmet that I don't think any sneaker manufacturer has are these goggles right here. So tell me where you got these goggles.
That was the perfect find right there. That's a HK Army KLR goggles. They make paintball gear, and as soon as I saw that gold visor, I was like, that's the one. That's what we need for the Master Chief helmet to do it right.
It looks pristine. It looks specific enough to be Master Chief, but creative enough to have your own little flair on it. Where can people get more information about your company and about your artistry?
Easiest way to find me is freehandprofit.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at freehandprofit.
And that's Profit, right? Correct. Not the Moses kind, but the money kind. Exactly. All right. And where can people get more information about Astro?
Of course, astrogaming.com, at astrogaming on Twitter and Instagram.
I want an A50. I use the A40s. I need an upgrade.
I got you.
All right. Excellent. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. Really, really incredible work. You definitely want to check them out. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more Halo esports action. Stay tuned.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Hey everyone, this is Dan Ayub. I'm executive producer of publishing at 343, and I'm here to talk a little bit about Halo 3 and 4 in the Master Chief Collection. So one of the questions we've got asked a lot since we announced the Master Chief Collection was, what about 3 and 4? You know, we understand what's going on with Halo 1, Halo 2 Anniversary, but what about 3 and 4? Didn't I already play those games? I understand that's not getting the same hands-on touch as Halo 2 Anniversary. Is there really any change? And we thought it would be fun to look at this video we've put together of some of the changes we've done to Halo 3, just so you can see how significant the changes we're making are. So what you can immediately see here as the video starts is just the fluidity, and that's because the game is running at 60 frames per second. So it's just a really smooth game. It feels great. You can see it really just by looking at it, but really when you pick up a controller, it can definitely feel the difference. If you look up at the canopy as we move through here, you can actually see some of the individual details on the leaves, which is something you didn't see in the original game. So just with making some of these changes, 60 frames per second, 1080p, you're getting a lot more detail of this game coming through. The environments are so much more vibrant. The lighting just looks amazing. And again, this this is due to some of the changes we made to the lighting and the shaders to make general graphical improvements across the board, even though we're not hand-touching all of the assets as we are in the Anniversary Edition. This still creates a pretty drastic visual improvement. But what you can really take away from this is Halo 3 at 60 frames per second at 1080p is much more vibrant, much more beautiful than it ever was, and it really feels like you're playing a next-gen title.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, you shall be left behind.
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back. The Navy has lost one of its best.
Fluid space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Master Chief, defend this station.
Cortana, what exactly am I looking at? That is another Halo. So this is what my father found. The Prophet of Regret is planning to activate Halo.
Are you sure?
Get tactical, Marines!
All right. Shoot.
Your prophets have promised you freedom, but you will find no salvation on this ring. The prophets have betrayed us.
Impossible.
No. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
I need a weapon.
We're going in.
All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation. From here?
Ma'am, without a destination solution.
We are not losing that ship.
Welcome back to the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL. I'm your host, Joshua Clutch Gray, and we're excited to see so many people here enjoying Halo esports. A lot of people want to get their hands on this beautiful collection being released on the 11th. For me, it's two reasons. The first reason, Halo 2 esports, and the second reason is Cortana. I love Cortana. She looks great in those blur motion capture videos. Looks fantastic. A lot of awesome things will be included in the bundle. You definitely want to pick it up. Comes out this Tuesday. The next matchup is going to determine who's going to go into the finals against Straight Rippin', who have been doing so well at this tournament. But let me know who you think is going to make it to the finals. My Twitter's at Clutch08. Make sure to follow at ESL, at Halo, and also at ESL_Halo. Make sure to check out more information about the Halo Championship Series, which has recently been announced, by visiting esl.gg/Halo Esports. We're just about ready for the second to last match of the entire tournament, folks. One winner today. At the end of the day, will be taking home $20,000 from a $50,000 prize pool. It is my pleasure once again to go ahead and send it on over to the commentators. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much there, Clutch. And of course, yes, we have 2 more matches for today. And now it is time for the loser bracket finals, where we have Believe the Hype facing off against awaiting STK. And I believe the Hype had a tough series there in the winter bracket finals against Straight Rippin', going down 2-0 against them. But now it is time for them to shake that off. Forget about it. Move on to this matchup because it's do or die time for them.
That's right. Before that earlier matchup, Formal had predicted on stage, as you saw, that they would take down Straight Rippin' 2-0.
That's
and
right.
Quite the opposite happened. Take a look at the bracket here. Straight Rippin' awaiting the results of this next match in the final. Right now, Believe the Hype going up against STK. STK, had a pretty good run through the losers bracket. They got to be feeling good. Believe the Hype could be a bit down after that 2-0 defeat, but they know they need to jump right back into the action if they want to meet up against Straight once again.
That's right. But if you're STK, though, you know that you want to get that opportunity at redemption against Straight Rippin', having fallen to them in the second round of our winner bracket. And honestly, Straight Rippin' has been playing out of their mind. I was actually on Twitter, and I saw, good old Frank the Show, good friend of ours here, a fellow caster, who actually was talking about how impressed he was with Ryan Noob and Straight Sick at this event. And another note there to bring up was, and I completely forgot about this, was that Straight Sick was the winner of RTX. Right. So that was another thing to kind of point out with this team. Like, Straight Sick has recently had a tournament victory under his belt. He's just been playing incredible the last couple of events here. And it was an absolutely brilliant pickup from T-Squared to go for Straight Sick. And then, of course, when you put on top of that, the brilliant play of himself, of T-Squared, but also Roy, who's just been, an absolute beast. And then you have Ryan Noob. It really just feels like all 4 members of this team are clicking. But now that they're sitting in the finals, lovely, awaiting their opponent, we got to talk about STK and Believe the Hype. Intensity from Believe the Hype has been the key for them. But STK on the other side has relied, on knowledge as well as skill from those 2 guys all the way at the corner, Snakebite and World 2.
Yeah, those 2 players just been so dominant this event. Those 2 players can rip apart an entire base, especially in this next matchup, which is going to be Warlock, Capture the Flag. Those 2 players, if they are flanking with such consistent shots and great smarts, as well as communication, it is a nasty package if you are on the receiving end of it.
Yeah, that's right. So players are going to have to be, or at least Believe the Hype is going to have to be on their toes, which is something that they're rather good at the start of all these games. So guys, it is time for the loser bracket finals. Winner will go to face Straight Rippin', STK, Believe the Hype. Hopefully you guys in the house make some noise, because it's going to be one heck of a matchup. I cannot wait to see this. And again, when you talk about Warlord, you're constantly talking about intensity and fast-paced gameplay. What a way to kick things off here.
Yeah, here we go. I'd love to start things off with Ogre 2. He's been playing well this entire tournament, which certainly is no surprise to us here. Now we'll jump into this gameplay. It's going to be Warlord Capture the Flag, game 1.
All right, Ogre 2 now. Taking a look and seeing what's going on. Nade's banking, though, as Ogre 2 wisely enough backs off. And will continue to push over here on the left side. Teammates clearing on the left now, focusing his attention on Formal, who was able to come out on top with that one. And let's see here what's going on with Maniac, who has the camo, and seems like
it looks like they actually have the wrong map being used there. As you see, the portals were turned off in that map that was being used. And of course, the portals need to be turned on for the capture.
We need
the
the portals.
So we'll go ahead and make sure we choose the right map variant there. We apologize about that delay. We'll go ahead and get that match restarted. But I think the player was quite surprised when he just found the wall there.
It's like, what?
Repeatedly walking into it.
Why is this happening?
It's not working.
Yeah. So
yeah, we'll go ahead and get that
sorry
map
about
switched
that.
out.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, obviously Halo is a game that has so much variety in the map selection, as well as, you know, with Forge coming out and all that.
I mean, that's a good point there. Some really cool, you know, Forge tools within Halo 2 Anniversary that we offer, of course, with things like the teleporters and the interactive elements, the new environment pieces of the map. Of course, those all can be forged on and off to your liking, with some great new Forge tools that we have within Halo 2 Anniversary that I've never before seen. So definitely an expanded Forge tool set. I know a lot of Forgers are excited to get onto the Halo 2 Anniversary blank canvases and start getting to work. If you want to learn more, you can head to halo8point.com, or also IGN has a feature on Forge as well.
Yeah, that's right, guys. And players are getting ready to go here in just a little bit. So again, we apologize for the delay, but you know, I mean, it's live. So when it's live, anything can happen. Of course, looking at this loser bracket finals, I guess now is a good opportunity to kind of dive into both teams here, starting with Believe the Hype. I guess I want to talk about BTH because they just came off of a very disappointing loss against Straight Rip. And thoughts on that, Bravo?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, that's the difficult part, right, of losing that winner's bracket final, is then being sent to the loser's bracket and knowing that you need to immediately play against a team who is on a winning streak. So Believe the Hype, certainly no stranger to that scenario. However, they really need to get their act together if they want to come out strong against STK, because they certainly have their eyes set on the grand finals.
Yeah, and you made mention of that winning streak from STK. You know, this morning having defeated VWS, you know, and the
also
night before, they defeated
say.
Optic Gaming, and they actually defeated Optic Gaming 2-0.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, they you know, won the Team Slayer game. It looked like it was just all like cylinders running, right? The engine was revving for this squad, and nothing was going to stop them. The hype train was moving through, and I guess now looking at this one here, looking at this matchup, STK, the confidence is at an all-time high, while Believe the Hype, they're going to have to deal with this one. But it seemed like off the break, though, in that start, you know, Believe the Hype was coming at them with everything that they had. You know, STK had a good start, but now without further ado, let's hop into the action as we're going to go right back to Ogre 2 as the action is going to begin on Warlord CTF.
Yeah, big start from him there, taking out Lethal. A nice job to eliminate the enemy team. Make sure they have 2 down now. I think they're actually in a position to potentially push it, and Ogre 2 is already at the enemy's base.
Yeah, and again, like, Ogre 2 is just going to continue to play those portals, right? That was something that Walshy had made note of before, how important the portals are, and Ogre 2 has just been living there. He gets the headshot on Formal. Now Nade's flying in. He is going to get dropped from the right, though, as Royal 2 is actually looking to clean up one of those guys. But jumping over to Believe the Hype's Lethal, as he has Snakebite on his sights, and he can't quite follow through with it. Getting picked off there. Snakebite, solid shots from him, as Lethal will be off the respawn.
Yeah, let's go ahead and stay with Lethal, see what he's going to do to make sure his team gains early map control. We're 1 minute in. Neither team really establishing control just yet. Looks like that camo was burned, so neither team will have a camo run here now, as we are now fully 1 minute into this match. Both teams a little bit retreated to their base.
Yeah, and something to point out is also the use of the side bases, right? That's going to be, you know, a big point of contention for both teams.
Yep, that's where Formal is right now on this yellow base. You see Lethal still grounded at his own base, and he's making sure that no enemy team is located at green right now. Checking it, but does find Snakebite. Nice shots there to push him back.
Yeah, he knows he's going to be stuck in that hut, so he just creeps around the corner, and that's going to be a headshot.
And now
for
they
Venge
have
as
both
well.
side bases. Take a look at this, and they're also on the enemy flag. Maniac now in a position to pull. They eliminate the final threat now with green and yellow control. Going to try to push in here and get a flagpole.
Yeah, well, Lethal has to be careful, though, because, of course, those players, you're going to have maybe one person spawning over there, and and Lethal is going to get dropped. That's going to be 2 down, though, for STK. 1 down for Believe the Hype. The flag, I think, was actually dropped down. The red flag dropped down, but it was returned right away. Meanwhile, you had Maniac getting into a fight there. He ends up getting dropped by Hines. APG with a kill on what is that? I apologize. Snakebite taking out APG. It's just been so fast and frantic to start things off here.
Yeah, Lethal right there, hesitant to port. Make sure he reloaded first. A very wise decision. You don't want to come through there with your pants down reloading. So right now, pushing into enemy base might lift up, but gets caught off guard, as looks like STK does have some good control of the side bases, and they've also pulled the enemy flag. So right now, that flag is out. STK now Snakebite running that flag through yellow.
Yeah, Snakebite trying to make some magic happen. Long ways around, too, and he's going to toss that flag out, going through the teleporter, not able to make it. Flag is going to be down. Hines, though, living up top.
APG with a very clutch return there, Golden Boy. Those both flags are now back at home.
Yeah, and I was actually going to Hines there because he was trying to maintain control of the top mid for, you know, for a little while there, and he jumped up, ended up paying the ultimate price. But Hines off the respawn, looking to advance forward. He finds maybe 1 or 2 players there, looking to get one, and that player's going to run away. Who are you looking at right now, Bravo?
It looks like I was making sure that camo actually did drop, and STK successfully eliminating the player on BTH who did grab that camo. So right now, I'd love to see off the respawn after we'll stick on board with Heinz right now. We'll switch over to Ogre 2 in just a minute. We'll see if Heinz is able to lock this down with his team.
Yep, and APG in his sights. Heinz going to be able to drop him there as well. Ogre 2 going to go for the support. And switching over to Ogre 2, who's actually helping his teammate here to be able to secure this cat now.
Look at that perfect portal game like you talked about, Golden Boy.
Yeah, and it seems like they're going to be able to get this cat, Bravo, any second now. This could be it.
And Snakebite actually goes down. We'll take a look at that flag. Royal 2 now in position if we want to switch over to grab that flag. Last second, pulls it in, and they go up 1-0.
STK with the first flag cap of this matchup, and long-range shots coming out of Royal 2, and just to have his teammates back really is just the best thing that you could possibly want. Now, picking up that Sentinel beam, and there's been a little bit of talk about on our Halo. I also saw some discussion on the Beyond forums about how the Sentinel beam now can be viewed as a potential power weapon because it's actually different from what it was in classic Halo 2.
Yeah, I think it's certainly got a little bit of a boost here, much more of a viable weapon in Halo 2 Anniversary, as we've seen some players do some serious damage with it, especially if you use it to weaken the enemy team and another player sweeps in with the battle rifle to clean up those kills.
Yeah, that's right. It's all about, assisting your teammates as best as possible. Now, looking over at Formal, who has the flag in hand, and he's going to drop this, though, right through the mid. Teammates there for support, able to pick it up through the ramp. This could be a cap here, tying it up, making it 1-1. Formal's going to drop down. He's going to be one shot, and he gets taken out.
So let's see, that flag is still up there. Both flags still out. We'll see if Maniac is in position. He is dropped, actually. Now APG and Lethal trying to push in. APG about to grab this flag. We'll see if he can do it.
It's all up to Lethal as well. APG tried. Nothing is going to come of that. The flag is going to go back to the base.
Yeah,
Bravo.
wow. Both flags actually returning there. A little bit of frantic stuff. BTH not able to convert that into a cap. APG now forced to eliminate the players that are around his base. So a nice job from STK to get into the enemy base. That's what you want to be doing at all times, especially on a 4-base symmetrical map like this.
Wow, I mean, just they were inches away from being able to tie this one up, and, unfortunate for them, but also a credit to STK to just absolutely funnel on them as soon as they possibly could. But now it's going to be up to Royal 2.
He gets taken down.
That is not going to be a return, though, but there is going to be a blue player there for that return.
Snakebite is the last alive on STK. We'll switch over to him, see if he's in any position to try to get this, but it looks like that flag is going to be reset by the BTH squad, keeping that 1-0.
That's right, and a double kill there for Snakebite, as he is going to have a little bit of help on that one, but luckily for him, that's pretty much what it is about STK, right? They're always having each other's back. Snakebite getting caught at the back of the teleporter, though, as Blue is continuing to get control of this map. Currently 2 down here for STK, as APG is someone we haven't really highlighted all that much, but he had a solid day 1 yesterday and looking to replicate that same success.
Yeah, trying to lock down top mid control, though, unsuccessful as he was pinned down by 2 players on the enemy team. That flag is out. But looks like BTH not in a position, but actually Maniac, last player alive, trying to run this. He does have a teammate who has just respawned, so we'll see if he can get that escort across the map. Here he is.
Yep, he does have it, and he tossed that flag out a good distance, considerable distance, as a matter of fact. Looking here to see what's going on with Formal, as he has an opportunity to maybe grab this flag, but time is going to be winding down. 4 seconds remaining before it goes back to the base here, and it is going to reset, so that's pretty much going to wrap things up. But the camo was actually taken away by Royal 2.
Let's switch over to Royal 2. Excellent camo steal there. Goes in for the melee and the fadeaway headshot. Now has top mid control as well as camo.
Yeah, I think Formal was like, yeah, I got this. And then out of nowhere, just vanished. Yeah, Royal 2, man. Great plays out of him. Finding Maniac, melee right to the back of the head. As Maniac's going to have to take a seat there. That camo's going to be so effective for them to be able to make some, do some damage. Killing spree as well for Royal 2. Finding another one, a double kill. Royal 2 is just on a run here.
Right now, yeah, locking down his base and picks up that assist as well, doing a nice job. And gets a plasma kill as well there, so eliminating the entire enemy team, now firing shots on APG and lands the melee there. Royal 2 putting this camo to use.
Yeah, this is what you need here. And I mean, again, right, Royal 2 has just been a story this whole tournament. Playing incredible, non-stop from him. It really has just been amazing to see. Here comes the Sentinel beam, and it's not going to last that long as Royal 2 gets dropped right away as soon as he picks that up. Now over to the GOAT here as he's continuing to advance forward, finding someone in front of him. Shots laid down, and he knows that someone's going to be in top of that little hut there on red. Ogre 2 banking nades as well, thinking, hey, if someone's going to push me, I'm going to know right away. And there goes that one player down at the bottom, and another killing spree for STK as Ogre 2's looking great.
Yeah, they're clearly clearly those killing sprees are indicative of the fact that they are controlling this map and game right now, despite only being up 1-0. You can bet with about 7 minutes left in regulation, they're going to want to try to extend that lead with at least another flag cap. Right now, they're in a good position to do so with the control of those side bases. Ogre 2 and Royal 2 pushing in together right now.
Yeah, and you got to note the fact that, oh my God, Ogre 2, he might be able to get this. Yes, he does. Gets the headshot. Teammate's going to be there too. Never mind for the BTH
Look
boys.
At this. Such a smart play from Ogre 2. He knows he has camo. He needs to stay alive. Now flanks Maniac, catches him off guard.
My
Perfect
goodness.
play from Ogre 2. Gets the flag pull as well, but Formal with the immediate return. However, Ogre 2 still with control of the enemy base, going to toss out again.
Look at the help that he's getting as well. Now running flag with the camo across the green street as he's going to continue to push forward here. Shots going down, and he's just making moves, man. This is exactly what you want to see if you're an STK fan. Ogre 2 playing incredible. They've been able to, use the camo multiple times
and
now.
Heinz is waiting for that toss. We'll see if Ogre 2 can get this up to Heinz.
He gets it.
Toss off. Heinz is going to bring that home. Right now, fumbles for a second, and right now going to go up 2-0 for STK. Perfect play there from Ogre 2 to lead his squad up another flag.
STK, man, oh my goodness, in this winner bracket finals have been able to loser bracket finals has been able to dismantle BTH.
Yep.
And it's really just been a credit to one, Royal 2, and that run that he went on earlier. But even then, to another extent, you got Ogre 2 and able to pull that flag out. Great use of the camo. It's really been playing a factor here.
Yeah, nice grenade there from Heinz, taking out the player on his portal. I believe that was APG. But I gotta say, when you're running the flag back home, as now BTH is in the position to run this, when you're running that flag back home, it's nothing better to see than a player waiting on your flag like, I'm here, give me the flag. And that's exactly what Heinz was doing, waiting to receive that, and that gives them the 2-0 lead right now. And BTH trying to get this Polbo. They're shut down once again. STK, nice job rebounding off that respawn.
Yeah, Maniac looking to do some, long distance support. Meanwhile, Formal pushing up on the base. That's going to be a flag defense there to stop that. And Ogre 2 across right by the Red Needlers, and Formal backing up. Ogre 2 is just going to meet him as soon as he comes out through the teleporter. Back over to Maniac here. He's been playing great this entire tournament. Some great consistent play from him, but it's just not enough, as it seems as if we are poised here for STK to just continue this run. But what I want to know is, how is Believe the Hype communicating? That's going to be so important as they are down 2-0. Let's hop into a listen-in, Astro listen-in with Believe the Hype.
One shot red nades.
One shot on flag. On back, guys. He's on the pipe. He came back. He's on nades. How bad if we can, guys?
To their health.
Our health portal, snake bite.
Nick needs help.
Our health portal killed me. Snake bite.
Green spot.
Above you, Matt. He jumped top middle. Our health portal, up our health pack.
Hey, yellow nades, absolute.
Top middle weak.
Top mid, guys. 3 shots down. Double.
2 dead.
3 minutes.
Hey, yeah, pull this.
At green,
Pull
at
this
green.
TJ. Pull this TJ.
Hold to me health.
Our flag, I need help. You guys gotta go.
Guys, we gotta kill the guys on your health.
Weak, our health back.
And a green.
There's a guy in our health back.
Our flat shot. 2 minutes.
Our flat also. We got a flag.
There's 2 guys on our
Another one, our Nate.
I got him.
Our flag.
There should be another one there, though, TJ.
Top middle.
Yeah, Royal 2's weak. Royal 2's one shot. One
Our
shot.
flag.
One shot running our flag, Royal 2.
Our ramp weak.
That guy's one shot. Nice. No one on our ramp. That'll be 2.
Yellow flag.
We're on Nick. Red ramp for it.
Yellow flag was last guy. 3 dead.
They span their health port.
Try to get it on a side base.
They're running it, guys. They're running it.
Yeah, they're running it.
Bottom in. I'm pushing bottom in. I need help. Yeah, yellow flag. Guys, I can't. Yellow flag.
Got Heinz. They're needles.
Red needle guys are really
shot 2.
Nice shot.
Where are they running?
Lifting it.
They're running it. They're gonna throw it up. They're gonna throw it up or jump up.
He's one shot with it. One shot with flag.
Protect your flag.
We gotta get Tam.
Guys,
Top
watch
middle.
their needle. Guys,
Top middle.
Help back. I'm in.
Help back on me.
I'm in one shot. I can't see him. The help port. One shot though. Got another one.
Trigger's dead.
The help port again.
To their help port.
Port it through.
We gotta
We gotta get control.
I'm trying to push.
Our ramp. On our nades.
One shot Royal to their nades.
Center flat. One.
They're
that's theirs.
to the ramp. One's ramp port. One's on their ramp.
We can help port. I'm pushing green. I got one.
Nice.
On our flag, one of them. These are gonna challenge. He's not playing yet. Need help, dude.
Flag 2 shots.
All right, now STK clearly dominating on this map as BTH struggles to get a flag in. Would love to see the communication on the other side as well, Golden.
That's right, guys. Let's go ahead and hop into another Astro listening, this time around with the boys over at STK, as we see how the communication is. They're up 3-0.
I got one mid. 3 dead. Throw it to me.
Escort your
He just ported past me. He ported ramport. He ported ramport. I'm on the flag.
Nice job.
I'm on the flag.
I still camo.
Finish the game.
I still camo.
Yellow flag, one hit. Got him.
Report.
On their left, on their flag. On their flag. On their flag. Hiding their health. One shot.
Their names, one shot, lethal.
Health port's
I got
one
him.
hit.
Two dead.
He ported. Health port. Two ported. Weak health. That's two health ports.
These nades. Green nades, one hit. Green nades,
Our
one hit.
health. Our
flag
health.
comes.
I have camo, Bronny. I'm holding it. Green flag, 2 shots. Formal.
No, that's our
I got reload.
Your flag
Our flag. They
Top
have
middle.
our flag.
Top mid.
Yeah, you help.
Where is he going with our flag? I'm going back.
A flag's on me. I think I stuck him.
1646 is camo. 1646 is camo.
The rampart right there.
You guys top middle.
You want to get beyond you, Tom?
Green nades. Green nades.
Tell me if you return or even close to it.
1646 is camo. Camo's
Just
coming
get
up.
kills. We can let it clap. We can let it cap go.
Get this camo. Get this camo.
I got one.
Yellow ramp again.
200 rampart.
Get this camo.
Slays. Get kills.
Protect your flag.
Get this camo.
Your
What's up
flag
now?
taken.
Keep him a good time. Keep him a good time.
I need help. He's our ramp. Push. He's going up yellow. Careful, man. Up yellow.
Green
Somebody
needles,
still
weak.
got yellow.
Matt's not rotating.
Green needles in bottom middle on me.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Nice shot.
Just keep this up.
They're pushing him, man.
Camo's up too. They might have camo.
I don't know, actually.
They may have
Your
camo.
flag taken.
Top.
I spawned on it.
Light
Yellow
flag.
pat. Yellow pat.
That's their flag.
At their flag.
Go for reacher. Go for reacher now.
He's on their health with it.
Flag's on plat.
One
shot.
He's one hit. Their health. Their health. One dead. Get kills still.
No one's their health. Top center with camo, guys. Top center with camo.
Green nades. Green nades weak. Formal.
Tommy's one hit.
Green needles weak. Green needles weak.
Tommy's one shot. Nice
Green
shot.
needles. Formal's weak. Green needles.
One in green. They're green. They're green.
Still, green nades. Green nades. Green nades. Green nades. They're stuck in green. They're stuck in green.
Pour it through.
Rushing you.
Let's keep sliding.
Our nades weak.
Green ramp.
Green ramp. Our health for 2 our health for. 2 our health for. One through. One hit. Nice.
Yellow nades. Yellow nades and blue needles.
Yellow nades?
Yeah.
I'm looking low. Yellow nades. I don't see anybody.
Blue needles. He's there. He's
I hit him with that, Matt. He's in the corner in the cubby.
I don't see anybody.
He's needles. He's
Blue
needles
flag,
now.
blue flag,
And our ramport, Matt.
I'm looking at needles.
Our ramport also. Our
Their
ramport
needles weak. Their needles weak. Their needles weak.
Two absolute.
Their
One hit
needles
blue health.
weak.
Yellow ramp and blue health.
Yellow ramp.
Blue
Yellow
health got
ramp.
shield back, man. Blue health got shield
No
back.
flag. No flag.
34 seconds.
30 seconds,
Dude,
guys.
one hit yellow. I got him.
To the left, 2 nades. Last 2 nades.
Yeah, Formal's one shot.
Plat and plat.
I got him distracted. I got him
He's on
distracted.
plat. 2 dead.
Rushing me. One shot.
Plat.
One shot. Yellow flag.
Their
One shot.
needles
Yellow
weak.
flag. Health stop.
Green flag. Green flag spot portal.
Pushing yellow. But you said green
He's
or
on-
yellow?
he's on-
I think you meant green.
Fuck, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Their flag. I got shot.
Their nade's weak, man. One hit on port where I died.
Top green.
He's on ramport. Yeah, he's still there.
Cannot pour through. No,
Green
can't.
flag.
Green flag.
Green flag maniac.
Go, Blues.
Game over. Let's go. Good job.
Bottom middle spawn. Our ramp spawn. He spawned on our ramp.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
And before I can die.
All right, and that is going to do it there, man. STK, we were able to stay with them throughout that entire listening, and my goodness, what a just the composure out of this team has just been incredible. The constant communication. It was a clear difference between BTH and STK.
It looked like they almost had double the amount of players that BTH has, right? I mean, at any time they had total map control. They had the side bases. They were running those flags, constant communication, and like you said, very different styles. I feel like Believe the Hype is not bringing the intensity and communication they need to compete against this STK roster. With Heinz and Ogre 2, their major strengths are the communication that they can offer. Now taking a look at the stats,
My
40
goodness.
and 23 from Snakebite, all huge assist numbers on the STK side.
Yeah, but then look at Royal 2, 34 and 23 with 24 assists. On the opposite side, though, I mean, you know, granted, it wasn't all doom and gloom. It just, you know, you had Formal who went 30 and 36. Alternatively, you had Maniac who had a really solid game, too. APG struggled, though, 16 and 32. But it really was just them not being able to set up.
Yeah.
And that was a credit to Snakebite and Royal 2, but also to Ogre 2, because he's the commander of the portals, man. He's just, he's the portal commander.
He is,
That's
and
what
I mean,
said.
I think,
New name.
I think that's a perfect name for him. As he's hopping through the portals, cleaning up kills, identifying. I mean, it's so important to be able to hop through the portal, know exactly where you need to look, and then think about the other side of the map as you come through and know exactly where to look at as well. So that's where that communication I was talking about really comes into play. Heinz and Ogre 2 constantly not just saying where the enemy team is, right? We hear a lot of those crazy callouts, players identifying immediately where the enemy team is. However, the things like instructing the Royal 2 and Snakebite where they need to be at any given time, making sure that they're watching the areas they need to do. That's their real value to this team. I mean, they're such consistent players, but also really structuring the communication style of this team, and has led them to success in Game 1.
Yep, that's right. But now it's time for Believe the Hype to answer the call in Game 2. Will they be able to prevent themselves from, you know, being sent home, or will they force a Game 3? Find out after this.
Rated M for mature.
Xbox One, now $349.
You give your life away so others will live. And take life where only God can give it.
Halo Nightfall is an action drama. It's a story about heroes and the good and the bad side of heroism.
This film represents an origin story of sorts, not only introducing the character, but he goes through some profound transitions over the course of our story.
We will not go out like this.
Locke, first and foremost, is a leader. He's a guy who can think on his feet, who's always one step ahead of the adversary.
When we first encounter Locke, he's a leader of ONI, which is a CIA, KGB type of organization.
We're pretty much as an elite force as you can find.
They kind of think they're better than everyone else.
Only work better alone.
I'm expected to lead this group and point them in the right direction and to get the task done.
It starts on one planet, which is quite bucolic and friendly, and ends up on another location that's infinitely more hostile.
Ready to go to hell, Colonel?
They are undertaking what seems to be a fairly routine investigative operation, and they quickly come to discover that there's something far more alarming and far more dangerous.
They've all got to make these massive life-changing decisions and put their lives on the line, so it's quite emotionally intense.
Mike Coulter, who plays Locke, has an especially entrenched role in the Halo universe because he's going to be a character that appears in Halo 5 Guardians, but his journey and his transformation really start here.
That digs into the kind of soldier he is when we first encounter him, and then the kind of soldier that he ultimately evolves into being. It also allows us to explore the Halo environment in a much more sort of primal way, in the sense that these characters are literally coming to life.
That's been a thrill for us because we've been carefully working on his character arc as a bridge between the game and the motion picture world, effectively.
My question to you, Commander Locke, how will you lead? And for what?
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Halo the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL. Golden Boy and Bravo here as we call all the action leading up to the Grand Finals, which will be up after this loser bracket finals between STK and Believe the Hype.
Yeah, I'm excited to kick off this next match. It's going to be Team Slayer on Shrine for Game 2. And historically, Golden Boy, we've seen that the team that wins the first objective game type is not necessarily the team that's going to win Game 2 in the Team Slayer. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
Yeah, that's right. But, you know, given how STK has been playing, I mean, they, when they faced off against Optic Gaming, they were able to win the objective as well as the Team Slayer matchup. And their matchup against VWS obviously was a lot different, but still, it's, you know, you have to take into consideration that STK has two very formidable players on their team that are clicking right now in Royal 2 and Snakebite. Alternatively, though, when you think about, Ogre 2 and Hines, I don't want to sell them short. We've been talking a lot about Royal 2 and Snakebite, but Ogre 2 and Hines have just been so helpful. But without further ado, into the action we go as we're going to kick it off with Ogre 2.
Yeah, right here, looking for these two teams to really identify map control early on. Let's look back to yesterday. BTH pulling out a clutch win in Sanctuary Team Slayer, if you remember, with Maniac with that rocket play. So we're going to look to him and the rest of his squad to make sure they stay in control of the match and don't let it slip away.
That's right, Ogre 2 now actually going to challenge someone here. He's actually going to get a main switch from Formal as well. And, but wait a minute, though. It seems like one of the members of STK has the rockets. That's going to be Snakebite, who's continuing to linger around Ring 2 and play this one real smart, 3-2 in the score right now.
Yeah, right now, sitting on his opponent's wall is the area that we call this area on the map, making sure that he has his back against the wall. Any enemy opponent who comes in a doorway, he will immediately identify them and let them know that he's there with a rocket launcher to the body. Also worth noting on STK, Royal 2 also with the sniper, however, gets taken out by Formal. If you want to see what Formal's up to, eliminating STK Royal 2, now tied 3-3.
Well, this is what BTH needed, right? You need Formal to come out huge. I mean, the kid's snipe is absolutely brutal. And on top of which, when he has the sniper in his hands, that level of confidence is definitely present. Currently 3-3, like you said, Bravo, which we've seen these slow matches, happen on Team Slayer Sanctuary just because, of how the map is designed and the split, which is not very, unbecoming of this particular map and game type. Formal, though, he has to be the one that makes the pick so that this way his teammates can push forward.
Yeah, we'll see what BTH is thinking right now. Of course, their backs against the wall. Would love to hop into a listen-in. This is do or die for them. We'll see what their strategy is to gain the lead on this map. Team Slayer on Shrine.
My car. One might peek out ring 2 also right now. You know where the sniper
Their
is?
bottom car. I have no idea. Probably under turret or
One is
flag.
definitely bottom car. One's definitely on our wall. Rockets. Trying to find the sniper balance.
Might just push out our bomb.
They're pillars. They're pillars.
Yeah, I just heard a snipe.
Did you?
Yeah,
he was trying to snipe me. He was their pillars. They're pillars sniping?
You're a guy in ring.
He's our wall.
Okay, your wall with rockets for sure.
Yeah, I'm watching our jungle window. He's our car. Our car. There you went. Yeah, he's our wall again. Our wall again.
Yo, could you guys get an angle from your courtyard to see your wall?
Wait, Matt, come here. Come to the rocks. You can snipe this guy.
Nah, that's an easy rocket. Don't go there.
Yeah,
if he peeks out,
sniping the rocks.
that's easy
Sniping the
rocket.
rocks.
Don't go there.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's their bottom car. Their bottom car, though.
Their bomb card sniper?
Yeah, he didn't have snipe. He BR'd me.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolute their car.
It's backing off, though.
Still have no idea where sniper is, though.
Sniper's missing.
Assume sniper is still at pillars. Under the turret sniping still.
He might be push off that.
I jump up with the rockets. Our wall with 2 shots of the rockets.
Their bottom car. I think he might push bomb with the rockets, you guys.
Our bomb?
Get back.
I heard him ring 1. I can't. There's a guy watching quarter.
You guys should be able to get an angle on your wall from your courtyard somehow.
Go to jump
if you jump.
Go to our jump?
Yeah. Like you can go and jump upside bomb. He'll be able to see you.
Yeah, he could have been watching.
Oh, I got sniped from their court.
Still under the courtyard or under the turret sniping.
RP.
And our court.
They're pushing now. They're pushing now.
Behind over. One shot our court. One shot our court. Nice shot.
Another guy with RP.
They're 4 shot sniping. They're 4 shot sniping.
Our HUD still. Our HUD still. Our HUD still.
Our card. Nick, your card. Nick, your card. Absolute.
I can't see him. Nick.
Hold me, our flag.
He's weak.
Rock snipe down there. Rock and snipe down there.
One shot the card. Roll 2. Bomb to ring 1. Bomb to ring 1. I believe you want ring 1. Ring 2. He's ring 2 from red P. He's running 1 now.
Weak. Their wall.
At their wall.
Red wall.
Red P.
One shot red wall.
Nice job, Nick.
And ring 3. Red street.
Can't see him.
I think he's red courtyard, actually. Maybe pushing blue jump?
I don't see anything. Just spawn that flag. Spawn blue flag. It's like 2 They're hot, Nick. I'm running away.
They're gonna have a snipe in rocks.
They're flag. Sniping the flag.
Yeah, it's sniping on the middle of the flag.
Alright, we're done by 2. Stay alive. Let them take it slow.
One's just chilling there,
Alright, hang on.
Their flag.
What do you guys want to do? Just wait for rockets. I'll go wait for snipe.
I don't think
they
that's
still have
spawning.
rocks.
Royal.
Pretty sure they still have
He
rocks.
threw the sniper over to
he
that
has
side.
like 1 left. He has 1 left.
Yeah, it's not gonna respawn though. It's a problem.
They're Bond, Snakebite.
What side?
He has rockets, they're Bond.
What side?
He was court side, I don't know where.
What are we gonna do here? Okay, flag it. The sniper's on the flag. Some of the flag still. Still their Bond. I'm not sure.
I hear a guy there.
We'll wait till like 8 minutes. Just wait. We have time. Snakebite. They're rock ramp. Yeah, one is on their rock. Health back side.
So they're Bond.
They have 2 snipers? No, I don't think
they're
so.
rocks. One's a rock.
I think Royal 2 just has 1 sniper on, and it's the one that you're.
They're Bond. They're Bond with rocks. Snakebite.
Sniping their back.
He wasted 1 rock only.
He has to be out.
He's their court. He was their court Bond.
All right, and there was a listen in there with Believe the Hype. Great communication from them. I mean, obviously talking to each other, which is needed in those slow situations. But now it's time to check out what's going on with STK, because obviously they have the lead here, 11-8, but Royal 2 has a sniper. Let's hop into an actual listen-in with STK.
I'm just sitting here. These nades keep coming up.
So
I'm not dropping rockets.
One hit their Vaughn.
You hit him.
Yeah.
We'll win this game with BRs. We don't need to drop rockets yet.
These weak. Are jump up. I'm getting grenaded, dude. I'm one hit. They might push courtyard.
I'm watching court. In ring right now. Watch your court. No, I'm watching court. They might push now. Our piece is weak.
One shot ring 2.
Watch our car.
Our wall.
We held him off?
Yeah.
Ring 1. He's pushing.
Our bond.
I got a beat down. Nice.
Ring 2 might come our combo.
Don't die, Matt.
I'm looking at
Courtyard, I don't know.
their car.
Blue car,
They're not pushing yet. They're not pushing.
Rockets are on respawn, Tyler.
Yep, 704.
Still there. He's just shooting me on their car.
He jumped to there, jump up.
He jumped back.
Our piecer, he's got shot.
I'm getting shot.
He's
I'm
one
hit.
Our wall. 1 hit 2.
They're
They're
nading
nading you, Matt.
Watch our piece then.
2 in ring.
2 in ring.
Watching our bomb.
They're jumping also.
There's one our wall or blue spiral. They're gonna have rockets.
Jesus, he just
no,
keeps one tap.
sniper's up. PJ, do you want this?
Yes.
Alright, I'll switch with you.
They're bond.
Bring 2 our wall, and one's their carbine.
They're jumping. I'm going bond now.
You think they have a sniper?
No, I don't.
Or jump up. He just jumped up.
Our wall, weak. I'm weak. They might push.
Nah,
Combo.
I'm watching bond.
Another one, their carbine. They might push.
I'm watching.
Nah, where are you?
Watch my bond. Can someone watch my bond? Can someone watch my bond so I can just watch?
I'll stare bond.
Where do you
Rockets are at 7:04. Just a reminder.
You can watch car.
What time?
2 in ring.
7:04.
All right, we have a lot of time.
2 in ring. They're nading at me, man.
Are they gonna have another
One's going
sniper?
to jump up.
TJ, you want to come snipe here? You can get a pick. He keeps picking that.
Their carbine.
Don't.
Hold on, Matt. You still watching bond though?
No, go our hut. He keeps peeking from. He keeps peeking from. There's one ring one their jump up, and one their carbine. Or window. Our window.
Careful. Where, Tom? Where?
Nice kill. Tom, where's TP? He's from ring to our window. Our wall. I mean.
Watch my
Their
back
carbine.
choke.
There's 2.
Where?
They pushed me.
One
shot ring 2 above you, Richie. To their car. To the car.
Rocks. Back up. Nice job.
Didn't even die.
There's one behind. Watch one behind us. One behind us. Where?
RP shooter. Still RP.
Watch out.
I don't see him.
Watch out. They're jump up. Another
1 minute rockets.
Our pillars.
Watch on me.
Watch out, pillars. Nice. I didn't.
To their flagrant. Flagrant to the building. Watch the spawn.
Trying to stay alive.
Guys, that's why I didn't know. Push one behind him still. They're gonna be on you guys.
They're gonna push our rocks, I think.
He's jump up.
Where?
I'm getting naded.
7:04 is rockets.
Watch spawns behind us.
7:04 is rockets.
Push our court. Push our court.
I got where?
Push our court, maybe. Might went back. I don't know.
Do you just hear me?
Rockets. What time?
7:04. 7:04.
Our car in ring 1. Tom Soliano.
One shot, ring 1. In ring, Tom. 2 shots. Maniac. RP shooter.
Weak.
Red hut.
Okay, 7:04 guys.
Blue hut.
These rockets are big. These rockets are big.
Court.
2.
They have a snipe.
Around 7:04.
He's getting spawn kill on our flag, maybe? No.
Shoot the kids.
Dude, jumping out. Just
shoot them.
Rockets are big.
Weak our wall.
It's one behind him.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, rockets, guys. Ring 1.
2 turret.
Ring 1. Our flag.
Maniac. Ring 1 also. I got red ball.
Ring 1. This guy ring. I got him.
I'm getting rockets.
Tom.
Back up.
Rockets.
Sniping blue rocks.
Red rocks.
I have rockets.
One hit.
Okay.
Let me sit.
Rocks now.
They're combo. Might go ring 3.
They're rock climbing.
I'm watching their jump.
They're rock speed, ABG. It's something on their flag.
Ring 2.
I got killed. You watch it now.
One there.
Ring 2. Weak our window. One hit.
In ring.
And right next to Peter. One hit.
Get those rockets.
Ring 2. Nice shit.
Nice, Richie.
Coming.
Where's spawns? They could be anywhere. I'm behind us.
Are we
We're
flying past
clear.
it? There's got a bomb.
Slow down.
Pushing or not?
We have rockets.
They're rocks.
Watch snipe.
I'm in ring with you.
Wow, what a listen in there with STK. Obviously keeping composure, but a thing to note here is that you have a switch now.
That's right.
As STK has lost the lead down by 2, but they have rocket control.
Yeah, STK had that 4-point lead at 12-8 when we first jumped in with them, and they have lost that as they got sniped a few too many times. They lost map control, but once again now in control of this center structure called ring. They have the rockets in the back pocket of Snakebite, only down by 2, certainly still in this match.
Yep, that's right. And STK checking to see, or Snakebite checking to see if anyone's
Let me tell you why that's an
Walshy.
unfortunate miss. He missed that grenade. What he wanted to do was see if a player was hiding on that spot known as the Walshy. As back in Halo 2, Walshy would always sit in that corner. He needed to see if a player was there. However, he missed his only grenade. He has no indication if a player is hiding there. Had he gotten that hit marker, he would have fired the rocket, picked up the kill. However, now he's unable to do so.
Yeah, so then it's a question of, do you waste a rocket or do you just kind of wait it out? And judging on how it's panned out, it seems like no one's hanging out there. So, that would be the logical assumption. Of course, as Hines and Snakebite continue to work around this area. Looking over as well, you got Lethal and Formal with both snipers.
Yeah, let's show those guys.
Formal
Lethal and Formal with 2 snipers, and that is a deadly combo.
That's right. That is something you do not want to see, especially considering that they have the lead presently. So, with this being said, Formal's able to pick off Hines there with a shot, and now it's going to make it a 3-point game in favor of Believe the Hype, as they're at 24-21. 5 minutes remaining, as the overwatching voice of the Halo universe has alerted us. This has definitely been a slow matchup. 1 bullet, 1 shot, 1 kill for Lethal.
Oh, man. And now
Formal getting another one.
Still hitting these shots.
On Hines, by the way, who got killed the first time, and now he gets killed the second time. So that's something to take note of as well, Bravo.
Yeah, we need to see a little bit more discipline from STK here. What was just a 2-kill deficit is now a 3-kill deficit. And with 2 snipers in the hands of Lethal and Formal, it is not looking good. Formal just barely missing that shot. Sees Snakebite. For some reason, Snakebite challenging, but that's why, because he has help now. Lethal's going to look over. Lethal hits another headshot as well. We'll stay on board with Formal, though, as he locks down the space. Formal finally taken out, and we'll see Lethal is hiding in the back rocks, though. Cleans up that player. Now sees Hines.
Big win for APG.
First shot. Excellent shot.
No.
Hines takes out APG, keeps his team in the match now 28-23. It's a 5-kill game. Maniac grabs that sniper rifle that had just dropped.
Yeah, but the rockets are coming in, though, and Lethal does drop Hines. So who had the rockets?
That was actually Hines. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the rockets may have gone away, though, with that one. I'm not entirely certain.
There were 2 rockets left, so that would have been the second rocket that was fired. So no more rockets in play for a little bit. Maniac now with the sniper rifle in hand. 4-kill lead here with under 4 minutes left. BTH is looking good.
And Maniac just patrolling around the rocks. He has APG there for support as well. And, oh, wait a minute, though. Formal getting dropped by Snakebite, which means that you got Lethal, as a matter of fact, engaging. There's 1 rocket remaining there. And this is definitely a pressure-filled situation as BTH is up by 4. But that lead, so fragile, can go away with just 1 round of clearing every member. But Maniac able to get the kill on Snakebite, thus extending this to a 5-kill lead.
Yeah, right there, my mistake. Lethal looks like he swooped in, grabbed that last rocket that STK was not able to shoot. Killing Frenzy from Lethal. Amazing stuff there. That's 10 kills in a row without dying, securing this lead for his team.
Yeah, you know it's exciting when we say something in unison. So now Lethal pushing up, finding Hines in front of him as he's going to engage, getting nade right in front. Hines backing up, and that will be Royal 2
looks like he got
with the
taken
stop.
out from the back. Yeah, looks like he did get flanked. So we do want to switch over to Royal 2, who is behind enemy lines. We'll see if he's able to get a kill here. Looks like he is now pushing up with Hines, though. They're going to take out Formal, but not without a trade. Now 5-kill lead for BTH. Make that 6.
Still maintaining control of this game is the goal for Believe the Hype, as Royal 2 having to back away from this one. And Hines again getting taken out. Royal 2 engaging, finding one. That's a headshot.
Finally takes out Maniac. Maniac was wreaking havoc, now giving them a 7-point lead. Amazing stuff from him. Nice shot from Royal 2 to barely stay alive. They're down by 7. If they want to get back in this, they need to slow things down and grab control of the map.
Yeah, well, it's just control of the game at this point, the entire game, right? And the pacing has been in the favor of Believe the Hype this whole time. Switching over to Maniac as he's lingering around, waiting to see if anyone's going to challenge here. There's going to be some activity, though, on top of Ring 2 as Maniac just, again, this is a perfect play here from Believe the Hype. They're controlling the pace of the game. He's dictating when he wants to push up. It's not out of necessity. The lead is reflecting that as well, and Maniac and company just looking great, 39-35.
Yeah, it was just, I believe, a 6 or 7-point game now, but back to 4, so SDK is still in this. Over 2 fights, Maniac wins that battle as well, bringing them back in this match.
And Lethal is going to lay down some fire there, long distance now. Taking a look at Hines, who's pushing up. And again, Hines getting just trapped in these real bad situations time and time again.
Yeah, he had a great push there. Unfortunately, didn't have enough help to execute on it now. But a 1-kill game, 40-39, make it 41-39, 41-40 kills being exchanged.
Oh no, if you're a Believe the Hype fan, you are panicking here. The tension is at 41-41 now. As the game's been tied, one player's going to be hanging out. It's going to be Maniac. Snakebite pushing in, and Royal 2 is actually going to get the kill there as well as they work together. 42-42, Hines from behind, finding one. Is he going to get the second? Having to back away from this one,
though. Now 43-43, we'll go ahead and see what's going on with Lethal in ring right now, expecting the jump up now. Tie game, 1 minute left.
1 minute left, folks. The tension is on. If BTH loses, this is it. This is their run in this tournament as STK is up in this series 1-0. 45-46, 5 kills remaining here as BTH, there's such a fragile lead that can go away in a heartbeat.
Yeah, now Royal 2 has a sniper rifle in hand. He needs to get these 2 kills. Misses a shot on Snorkel. That's not good. Right there, 2 kills, 40 seconds left.
That's right, 39 seconds to be exact, Bravo. 2 kills remaining. They have to make a play, and it seems like, again, another 2-kill split. And it's going to be 30 seconds remaining here. Royal 2 looking around Ring 2, 30 seconds remaining. As Royal 2 waiting to see if he can find someone. The pressure's on.
He needs to hit these shots,
Hines is going to be the player to watch here, though, as he finds one, identifies him. That's going to be one, making it time. No, he can't. Back over to Royal 2, though, who's going to miss that shot. Misses the second. 48-47. 2 kills remaining here. STK, they can tie this one up. 8 seconds on the clock. Where are the players spawning?
Royal 2 needs to find that player right now. Now 49-47. That's going to be it. Does not hit that shot. Misses it on Maniac. And the game ends 49-48. BTX takes game 2.
What a Royal 2, man. Had snipe after snipe lined up and couldn't come out clutch. Believe the Hype extend this series. We're going to game 3.
I think you said it, Golden Boy. Royal 2 had the game in his hands. All he needed to do was hit a few of those shots. Hines had a great push at the end. Unfortunately, he ran into 2 players of Believe the Hype on that back turret ramp. Did not pan out well. Royal 2 unable to find that last kill, and that match ends 49-47, a nail-biter to the very end.
Oh, yeah, man, and let's take a look at the scoreboard here as, Lethal, Maniac, big performance out of them. Lethal, most importantly, 15-9. On the other side, though, Hines, and you can see the kills. I mean, the deaths there, the death column for him, definitely reflecting that. Royal 2, 11-6. But you know what? He wasn't able to get, it was like 3 shots that he missed, 3 critical shots that could have potentially tied this game up and maybe even given them the victory. But now moving forward, this is pretty much going to be a nail-biter as we go into Game 3.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a look at what Game 3 is going to be. I believe it's going to be King of the Hill on lockdown.
Oh, boy.
But I think, Golden Boy, you identified a very key point in that match. That's when Heinz had those back-to-back deaths at the stalemate of the match, right? If you look at the final score, 49-47, those could be the difference. What we need to see from STK is the discipline to make sure they're playing together and not giving away, whether it be kills or giving away time in the hill in this Game 3. Need to make sure they keep their composure as they head in here, but BTH looks strong right now.
You know, we've been using the word composure a lot throughout this entire tournament, and that's really what it's all about because all these teams are so evenly matched. It's whoever can handle the stress in the most pressure-filled situations. And so far, you know, I got to give credit to Believe the Hype there to just keep going, keep chugging, never giving up. And Warlord 2 just not able to land those shots. That was critical, man. That could have netted them a ticket to the finals, but instead, now they're left in this situation where King of the Hill on lockdown, anything is possible.
Yeah, especially when Foreman was jumping across the map on that BR area. He had those shots lined up, needed to hit that for his team. Unfortunately, unable to do so, and BTH is able to force that Game 3.
That's right.
So what we're going to be looking for is that STK roster to step it up here and shut down the momentum that BTH might have.
All right, guys, a commercial break coming up next here. We are going to have Game 3, Lockdown, King of the Hill. This matchup has been incredible, guys. Don't go anywhere. We have plenty more Halo action coming at you live from the ESL studio in Burbank, California. This is the Halo, the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational. Don't go anywhere.
They created something spectacular.
You got so emotional about it.
Oh my God, this is the Holy Grail.
It was a watershed moment for the industry.
Video gamers across the country are anxiously awaiting the midnight release of a game called Halo 2.
November marks the 10-year anniversary of Halo 2. And I am excited to tell you that Halo 2 is getting the full anniversary treatment.
The puzzle becomes, how do you honor the material? How do you keep it fresh and interesting for, a new generation?
At the end of the day, everybody has one thing in common, and that is a love for what we're doing and a passion to make this the best it can be.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Halo, the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational. This is the loser bracket finals. I'm Golden Boy, joined by Bravo, and what a match this has been. Game 2 thrilling to the last second as BTH manages to edge out STK going in to game number 3.
That's right, Golden Boy. Like we said, we saw earlier in the tournament, Believe the Hype with that strong end game performance on Sanctuary Team Slayer, and they busted out once again.
That's right, guys. Now, We got a packed house here watching some Halo, and I need some noise from you guys. Can I get some noise? Can you guys cheer for some Halo? That guy is so excited.
All right, yeah, we have a nice crowd here in Burbank, California at ESL's America headquarters. Excited to kick this match off, and it looks like Lockdown King of the Hill is loaded. These players are about to get in the match and underway. And who are we starting things off with?
You know what? I got to take a look at Royal 2. Let's just go ahead and hop right into this here. This is the final match of the loser bracket finals, and the reason why is Royal 2 had the game in his hands, but now the pressure is on for him. My player to watch, without a doubt, in this final matchup.
Yeah, right here now, just a few seconds in, neither team able to lock down hill control as they'll want no pun intended there, as they're going to try to get across this map. And as a reminder, the primary objective here is to get a little bit of hill time, keep the enemy out of the hill at first. Now Ogre 2 picking up that nice sword kill, going to stay alive and challenging a player in the front library. Primary objective is to lock down this exact area of the map for the next kill. Going in with the launch, it takes out Lethal.
That's right, and the sword's going to play such a role here because, again, if anyone tries to push into the library, which is the room that Ogre 2 is currently located, he's going to discipline them right away. But Ogre 2 actually pushing out is rather interesting. They're going to get a couple of seconds here, garbage time, if you will, as now we make way and get ready for the B hill, which is coming up here at the top of the battle rifle tower.
That's right, so a small lead here for STK. Back out with the sword. We'll see if Ogre 2 can win this, but avoiding those grenades very nicely. Stays alive somehow in open ramp and maintains control. They have both the sniper tower and the sword, and BR tower control. Takes out Lethal once again.
Yeah, but the sword is now going to be right for the picking as Maniac has gotten control of it. But looking at Royal 2, who has the snipe, waiting to see if Maniac's going to come up here. He could connect with this snipe. Maniac, though, much smarter than that.
Right now, we'll see if these two meet each other. And boom, hits that. He had a lot of help from Ogre 2, though, who was getting vengeance and wanted that sword back. Now hitting a body shot there across the map. They're in a good position to gain control, but they haven't gotten a big lead.
No, they have not. It's still a very fragile lead. 10-0 as they're kind of just cycling in and out, getting the time that they need here, which of course is going to play such a key role as it moves forward into this matchup because every single second counts. Royal 2 now with the sword and the snipe combo, making his way up top. He's going to find one, able to hit him with the cut. Finding another one, run a headshot, double kill, as that will be Royal 2 looking good here as he's trying to get redemption for that match.
Yeah, tried to connect on that. Now Ogre 2 pushing into the snipe tower, doing a nice job. He actually gets taken out.
Traded.
Unfortunate for the STK side. Now Lethal, though, in the hill for BTH.
Yeah, so, you know, you got to highlight, believe the hype. We're finally able to put some points on the board here, Bravo. So important as Formal has the sniper. Leonardo DiCaprio himself. Let's see if he's going to be able to actually get a couple good shots here and put his team in a good position.
Yeah, and this is a good place to be with the sniper rifle when you're controlling the C hill. He has a great vantage point towards the sniper rifle, which he's sniper tower, which he's looking at right now. Also has a great vantage point that he's about to check at the hill itself. Ooh. So right now trying to hit that no-scope, might try to throw the sniper off, but does get taken down. Snakebite now with sniper rifle in hand.
Now the reason why we're highlighting the sniper rifle so much here, guys, is because you know how critical the sniper can be in Halo. It's a game changer. It's something that, unlike any other first-person shooter, the sniper rifle plays such a key role because it is a central power weapon, especially on a historical map such as Lockout or Lockdown, as it's named in the remastered version here in Halo 2 Anniversary. Now Snakebite lingering around here in BR3, just seeing if he can find a couple players here. He has to watch his back because that back ramp is a dangerous, dangerous place, and you could expect a spawn to happen. Luckily, he has a teammate there for coverage. Now this D hill is going to be so important because this is a hill that you can maintain so much time in, and this leads into the E hill, which is underneath.
Yeah, right now Snakebite going for the quick scope, misses that, misses the melee as well, but not a problem. Finally takes out APG, now 43-21, but it looks like BTH is in possession of this hill. They have Maniac as well as Formal around the hill area. Lethal at Snipe 2. Maniac, worth noting that he has the sword in his back pocket, might use that to lock down this tower. As we said, Golden Boy, D is often the turning point in the lockdown King of the Hill.
That's right, and we actually saw that in the VWS game, as a matter of fact, when Native was able to hold all this time on the D hill, and the extension over to E is going to play such a factor. But let's go ahead, hop into a listening with Believe the Hype, because their backs are against the wall here. It's time to go into an actual listening with BTH.
I'm in New Hill. Go top, yeah. I want to go top right again.
Hill taken.
Yo, don't get sniped by BR3. They have 2 BR3. Sword. Okay, guys, they have 2 at BR3. They can't even shoot sword.
We get sword.
We get sword. Sword absolute. Nice, good job.
I need hill. Hey, that blue, blue.
We can hill.
In hill, guys, in hill.
Have shields in hill.
Bottom blue.
One shot.
Bottom blue.
We get sword.
One sword.
Get sword up. Get out of there. Get out of blue. TJ, go S3.
Bottom blue.
Bottom blue. Cougar.
I got him.
I think top blue. I think top blue and BR3.
I'm letting top blue.
Inhale weak. BR3. That's 3 dead. That's 3 dead. Where's it go? Where's it go? Has hill.
I'm pushing BR.
I got it.
Guy on bridge.
He died.
Next one. It goes top mid. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Lift that sniper. Do not die. Library. They're definitely in the library.
What's gonna be BR3, Nick?
Nick, yeah, watch BR3.
One shot.
BR3.
I'm here with
Nice, Nick.
Are they going S1 or anything? From bottom mid? Probably, yeah. I'm in new home, guys. I'm gonna watch top blue red now, Brad. Weak. 2. Yo, BR1.
Bottom over him.
Yep. BR1, gonna go over there. Gonna go over there. Let's go there. Top BR from library. Let's go top BR then. I'm at it.
TJ, watch close side BR. TJ, watch top BR from close side.
I am. Yeah. I'm gonna sit brackets. Hold up. I need somebody to watch my snipe. I'll get your back, TJ. Hold up. I'm still getting.
Yeah, close side BR, Nick.
I dropped.
Nice.
Almost dead.
2 dead. That's 2 dead.
Top blue. Control. I'm at blue. I'm sitting top blue. Left side. Alright, hold on. Nothing bottom mid that I see, TJ. I don't see anything like that. He dropped. Bottom blue.
They're gonna be like
BR3. Back BR.
Close side BR, absolutely. Nick, keep your BR. He 1 hit.
I got it.
Okay, there's another guy. Yeah.
Nice. I'm just hiding from blue guys. He's to the right. He's right now. I got it. Nice. I'm at brackets. S2. I can't see.
Jump off the map.
I got it.
Oh!
I'm at good shit, TJ. I'm at New Hill. Stay alive. New Hill. Yeah, New Hill. Set up New Hill.
Watch over. Where's it moving?
It's going top BR. It's going top BR.
Top blue right now.
Top blue.
Watch out.
Nice, TJ.
Get the window, Nick.
One's under. Open ramp.
They're gonna be by you. TJ,
He got me.
Guys, that's S2.
Sniper's out. He's going S3. Ogre 2. I'm going S2 right now.
S2. Front S2.
Ogre 2. Is there a guy at BR?
2 S2.
We might be able to milk this.
Nick, how much sword do you have?
None. Mid BR.
Mid BR.
Nated it. I'm pushing him. S2 also.
Hit him with an nade. 2
S2. I'm keeping him back.
One dead.
Mid BR.
TJ, peek out.
I think so. Nobody's coming my mid.
Are we watching under?
S3 guys.
I'm gonna come BR3 with you.
What a great listening there from Believe the Hype. 94 to 66. Lethal on a tear, by the way. Just getting that no scope over by S2. I mean, really, just everything is working for Believe the Hype. But now the hot seat is on STK. Let's go into an Astro listening and see how they're operating as we jump over to Ogre 2 and the boys in STK.
Two really weak BR3.
B3.
BR3 weak. Maniac. And over ramp. Sniped up.
He's got B2 still. B2.
Grenading me.
B3 formals 1.
Nice shot.
I'm going elbow.
Come in. Go S3. S2.
Snipes up.
S1, 2 shots.
I got one.
Library entrance weak. Maniac. One shot library entrance. BR2. One shot library entrance. I got time. Open up 1 hit.
Trying to milk it.
I got him. Dude, library window shooting me.
I'm gonna push him. I'm just gonna be pushing.
There's one sitting BR.
Sitting B3.
Yeah, careful. I have snipe.
You ready?
I'm dead. Top mid. Stay alive. One
got
melted. Rushing you.
S2 weak. I spawn blue.
He dropped us. Top BR still. Top BR.
I'm looking out.
Oh, he's coming on the ramp.
Top mid.
Where's top BR?
Top mid. One top mid.
Top BR right now. Top BR. 2 top BR. They're both weak. Top BR. Last 2 on library. Nice. 3 dead. Get up top BR. Get the snipe. We gotta get the snipe. I'm at snipe. Watch bottom blue in library. Watch bottom blue in library.
Where's the move?
Watch bottom blue in library.
That's one. Nice, Tommy.
BR? Where?
Library window.
He jumped sword maybe. I'm getting new time. I'm
gonna sit top blue. Watch top mid.
He's getting new hill. I got S2 map behind you. Bottom mid. S2. Spawning BR. S2. Elbow. S2 dropping. S2 might drop.
B3, dude. B3.
We gotta get BR3 control.
Here's a sniper.
I jump on blue.
B3. Still B3.
There's one here at elbow. B3's weak.
I think it's sword and hill. I'm not sure.
B3's weak. I need help.
B3 weak.
Elbow pushing me. He's bottom blue.
Bottom blue.
Got 1 shot. Top BR 1 shot.
I'm bottom mid.
Bottom blue. Got 2 top BR 1 shots. I got sniped. Remember, we have to. Matt, short ramp. Pushing you. Left. We have to get the guy off top BR. Bottom line.
Yeah, help him snipe. Just fucking 2 people rush him. He's weak. He's weak. Someone else is rushing.
One hit top BR. I don't see him. Under glass maniac.
Watch open ramp.
Bottom mid absolute maniac.
Snipe from snipe.
Bottom mid absolute look. He's 1 hit.
He's
still 1 hit. I got him.
Sniping at snipe and BR. Sniping S1.
That's
He's 1 sniper at Matt.
Open ramp now. He's open ramp,
dude. Letting the guy sit BR tower, and we can't push him. All right, new hill, guys. All right, guy BR tower's dead. Remember to sit fucking BR tower. Let's go.
We'll bring this back.
S2.
Bottom mid.
All right, and there you're the listening there with STK. I mean, they're definitely, feeling it here, and they're frustrated to say the least. Of course, giving up a lot of time on that D hill. Now it's going to be up to Royal 2 and the crew. See if they can maintain control of E here as they are down 145 to 101.
Yeah, right now, certainly possible for them to come back, but they let that D hill slip away. BTH locked down that control, and right now Royal 2 trying to kill Formal, who's dropping Snipe 1. Ogre 2 might look to clean that up.
One thing to point out, too, is they've never really gotten control of D-Hill, right? That's right. In the first run around when we had our first cycle, it was not something that panned out in their favor. And now, this time around, it was just as bad. And now, with 150 to 107, they haven't been able to get any time on E. They have to hope to God that this rotation on A works out for them, which was the hill that allowed them to really come back into this. But you can't bank on that, considering how A is so much in the open.
Yeah, and let me tell you why that D-Hill went that way. It was impossible for STK to pop out. You heard them complaining about the player on this exact location, BR3, the top of the battle rifle tower. If that player sits up there, he makes it impossible for you to push across the map. If your team is spawning to the left right here in Library, it's almost impossible as that player is a looming threat. They could pop out whenever they want to deal damage and eliminate your threat across the map. So now that's given BTH a huge lead now here, 151 to 113, the biggest lead we've seen in the match thus far.
Yeah, but Ogre 2 able to pick up a couple kills there on the snipe tower. He's doing his job there, and credit to Royal 2 as well. This is going to be time that they need to get, but they're not on the hill just yet. Finally getting on this, which means that the sword player, actually, one guy dropped down, and he sees him. This is going to be big here.
Formal knew he was coming there, smelled his scent as Royal 2, was tracking him. So now 2 players down for SDK. We'll see if they can try to grab some time here. But Golden Boy, it's going to come down to this B hill. The reason Snakebite is here and the reason another opponent is here, that's lethal, is the hill's about to move to B.
Man.
And we have 3 players there on BTH at the battle rifle tower, ready to seize control of that. SDK all the way across the map, not in a good position.
Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of time left to play here. They will be able to rack up a good portion of it, but you gotta bear in mind that the clock is ticking. And on top of that too, you have BTH set up on B. Not what you want for STK by any means whatsoever, but for BTH, I mean, they're sitting lovely here. The stalactite falling down as Lethal smartly enough backs away. And look there, STK pinned on the opposite side of the map. They can't do anything here, Bravo.
Yeah, STK not in the position. That 2 players down, Snakebite at the bottom of the BR tower and Hines over at Snipe 3. And Snakebite trying to put a flank on. We'll see if he's going to sneak up on Lethal right now. Snakebite going to the top. Nice kill there, but he's about to get killed probably by Formal. And that's exactly what happened. So BTH in a really nice position, watching one another's backs and maintaining control of the B hill throughout its entirety.
That's the thing, right? About, Believe the Hype that's been so impressive. They've just been allowing STK to get like this garbage time, but every single time you see that they get a significant lead or maybe a semblance of a lead, Believe the Hype, just like, okay, we'll get that right back. You can tell that there's a certain swagger about this team that is so, just so evident. And now Snakebite pushing in here on C as he has to win this battle against Lethal. Not able to, but he knows that he's going to be down there sitting one shot. And then Snakebite drops back.
Yeah, Snakebite now has to worry about 2 threats. The shots coming from his back right now in Library and BR Tower, and the player who was able to survive at the bottom now. So he knows that he right here is in a bad position. He needs to drop down.
Yeah, but wait a minute though. It seems like Lethal was taken out. Maniac's going to be the last one over there. Snakebite needs to win this one. And a crouch there not going to help Maniac though, as Snakebite comes out on top. Now the time is ticking, but this is what I was talking about, right? BTH, they've given up the lead 2 times here, and each time they've been able to come back comfortably. The D hill is going to pretty much make or break STK. They've not been able to get control of this one, Bravo.
Yeah, taking a look at who is in position to lock down the bottom of that sniper rifle tower. It looks like neither team actually ready for that hill move right now. It's going to be moving in 7 seconds. So we'll see right now as Royal 2 on the STK side is going to try to get ready for this D hill. His team is only down by about 10 points. They can get right back in this.
Oh yeah, for sure. And look at the pressure though from S3. Something else you got to keep in mind now. D hill's up with the sword right in front of him, and that's going to be unfortunate for Royal 2. But Formal just holding it down with that sword, and look at where Maniac's actually positioning himself. They're going to be able to stop this player by BR3.
Once again, that's where Maniac needs to be. He's what's considered the roamer. He floats around the map, and he's a pain in the butt to the enemy team. But Formal has the sword right now at Snipe Tower. That's such a huge threat, but made a mistake there. Tries to challenge. We're going to say Golden Boy at PAX. We saw how important the sword is in this bottom middle hill right now as that does drop, so still anyone's game.
Yeah, well, Lethal now has the sword in hand, and he's going to hold it down here. Got about 20 seconds left to gain. Pressure coming from Elbow. Able to get one. Can he go for the double? No, he gets caught on the wall, and that is going to result in and the sword falling down in the hands of Ogre 2, who's looking to get this 10 seconds in the hill, get these 10 points, but that's not going to be the case as the blue team pushes in.
Yeah, BTH keeps the pressure on their Formal, swings back in after his respawn, makes sure to take out that opponent and grabs the sword so they're back in control and ready to move towards this E-hill as they extend their lead.
56 seconds remaining on the clock, Bravo. Not a lot of time to work with. They have to move in here right now, and it does not seem to be the case, as that will pretty much wrap it up. It's going to be mathematically impossible for APGs, or excuse me, for so many acronyms, STK, to actually come out on top here. Believe the Hype has punched their ticket to the finals, Bravo.
Yeah, Believe the Hype actually just now realizing that it is mathematically impossible for the enemy team to win this match, and they have done enough as the clock will wind down, and they've put in their share right here of amazing effort as they're now headed to the grand final. They take out STK in Game 3.
Now Believe the Hype gets redemption against Straight Rippin', but there you could see a disappointed STK having fallen to Straight at the second round of the winner's bracket, and then having an amazing road. They were riding a wave of momentum. The hype was real for Snakebite and Royal 2, but it just wasn't enough as the young guns over on the other side here with Believe the Hype were able to answer back. Formal and the crew have found themselves in a final. Absolutely incredible here. Straight Rippin', though, they're feeling good because they were able to dispatch Believe the Hype with relative ease.
That's right. I mean, right there, Believe the Hype has got to be feeling great. We talk a lot about the resiliency of these teams. Believe the Hype dropping Game 1, winning Game 2 by just a few kills, riding that momentum into Game 3 to lock down, as you said, that D-hill. They controlled the B-hill and the D-hill so well at each polar opposite side of the map. They locked that down, and during each hill, they knew exactly where their setup needed to be. STK, you heard it during the listen, and they knew that they were not in good shape as the BTH had perfect map setup.
That's right, and that's going to wrap things up for the losers bracket finals. But now it is time for the grand finals. Straight Rippin' facing off against Believe the Hype for a second time today. Will Straight Rippin' be able to dispatch Believe the Hype in 3-0 fashion, or will Believe the Hype be able to come back here and, you know, just give it all that they have to take home $20,000 here at the Halo the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL. Guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more action to come as the Grand Finals is coming after this commercial break. It's going to be a good one, guys, and we'll see you there.
But in time, I named him ally, even friend.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up. In time, I named him ally, even friend.
him for maturity.
Xbox One, now $349.
Pulls out the sword, goes for fear itself. Now sneaking up on Lethal, gets that kill as well.
And he's watching Heinz's back. Connects. Snipe.
There's the triple.
For the triple kill for Chalky. I'm so glad I
Oh,
found that one. The
God.
overkill. Snipe down, making a play. He gets the kill.
Oh God, how sexy is the sword? Side, we do have strong side who's not actually pushing back.
Woo,
He
look
gets
at
that lethal with the triple. Get the overkill.
Oh, Snipe's on this for the sniper's free.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Tournament, presented by ESL. We are in the finals. A $50,000 prize pool is on the line as one of these teams will be taking home $20,000. To everybody watching around the world and to everyone here live at the ESL America studio in Burbank, California, are you ready? Playing in the red, give it up for Straight Rippin'. And in the blue, Believe the Hype. Joined by the team captains, T-Squared and Formal. Gentlemen, congratulations on making it to the finals. The only question I have is, do you have any words for your opponent?
I want to say that Matt was right. It was a quick 2-0 last series.
All right, good luck. Gentlemen, thank you. Congratulations on making it this far. Let me know who you're rooting for in this final. Send us those tweets, hashtag Halo, at ESL and at Halo. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a fantastic pleasure to be your host. We have one final game to crown a champion. And with that, it's my pleasure to throw it to the desk. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Clutch. And yes, it is definitely time for an incredible matchup. But, you know, I got to say, like, that was some interesting banter there, you know. T-Squared obviously feeling really confident. Formal, he's kind of just dialing back here because after he said, like, it was going to be so easy, now he knows what Straight Rippin' what's they're bringing to the table. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, man. I'm excited. I'm all jittery. I'm stumbling on words. It's nuts. I can't wait.
No, it should be really good. I think Straight Rippin' certainly has a reason to be confident here, but also worth noting, Golden Boy, that we're now at a best-of-5 for these finals,
That's right.
We have been a best-of-3 format so far leading into the tournament, but right now you are watching the grand final, Straight Rippin' versus Believe the Hype. Now it's going to be a best-of-5 for the first series, not a continuation. We have a brand new series here. Should Believe the Hype beat Straight Rippin' in that first series best-of-5, we will go to a second best-of-5 to determine the winner.
That's right. So there was a lot of questions about that on social media as well as various community forums, and people were saying, well, wait a minute, how's the finals going to work? It was just one single best-of-5. Don't worry, guys, we got you covered. We wouldn't do these guys wrong like that. And of course, knowing what we know now about Straight Rippin' and Believe the Hype and how they matched up against one another, but then also taking into account what we saw in the BTH STK matchup, I don't know, man. I have a much different opinion on Believe the Hype here, and I think that they woke up.
Oh, I think they woke up. We really started to see some great teamwork out of that squad in that last series, especially the fact that they were able to rally back. They dropped game 1, and they didn't count themselves out. They won game 2, right? Just edged it out. And in game 3, had even a much stronger performance, locking down the B and the D hill time after time. So I loved what I saw from them towards the end of that series, and now I think they're riding momentum into this series. However, in the back of their heads is the fact that they did drop to straight ripping 2-0 just a few hours ago.
Yeah, that's right, but you just got to shake that off, move on, not deal with it. What's done is done, right? Of course, now looking at straight ripping on the other side, this team's been on a tear, unstoppable. From the get-go, having defeated TCM, a team that many thought were just very talented coming out of Europe, as well as dispatching STK moving forward. I mean, it was just over. And Believe the Hype again going into the finals. There you see the roster: Tom T-Squared Taylor, Ryan Ugedes, Justin Roy Brown, as well as Corey. Straight 6 loss.
Yeah, such a strong roster in this tournament. Of course, the strongest we've seen, as they haven't dropped a series yet. And you can bet in the grand final they don't plan on doing that either. Should they win this best of 5, they'll take home first place and a cool $20,000.
That's right. And then, of course, opposing them, which we should highlight, the fine gentlemen over on Believe the Hype, led by the Captain Formal, / led by Maniac, / led by Lethal, of course, because they all are just taking charge here. APG's is doing what APG needs to do, of course, most importantly.
Yeah, they seem to have some debate about who is the actual captain, which is a bit funny, but not to worry, because it's gotten them this far. Led by Formal, we have Lethal, APG, and Maniac making up this Believe the Hype roster. A pretty veteran roster if you look at the success that these 4 players had towards the end of Halo 3, and especially into the days of Halo Reach.
Yep, that's right. And one thing that's been brought up time and time again has been youth. Right, and these guys having a point to prove. I read a lot, on various community forums, and like our Halo, Beyond Entertainment, as well as Twitter, that people were saying I don't know if the veterans are able to hang, and I think it's like time for the new generation to kind of take over, right? Which I guess is kind of reflective here. Of course, when you think about this, though, it's kind of like a battle of 2 sides, because these 4 gentlemen from Straight Rippin' have been in the scene for a long time. Straight Sick making his name in FFA. He was also a top 8 finisher, I believe a top 4 finisher at the Halo 4 Global Championships. Ryan Noob, who's obviously a very well-known player, having just a lot of success on his end as well. I think coming to his own in H3, if I'm correct. And then, of course, T-Squared and Roy. I mean, those guys just being so incredible. But then on the other side of that, you have the guys, the talent from Believe the Hype, all really just finding themselves, later into the game. And say for Maniac, it's just been, it's been incredible to see. But of course, guys, with that being said, the hype with the finals, we want to help you guys out. We want to throw a bone your way. Why don't you break that down for us, Bravo?
Sure, yeah. We're excited, of course, to have you joining us all on Twitch.tv. Also, everyone joining us in the room. And all the social interaction thus far has been really exciting, too. So we have a special treat. There are only a few of these made. If we can cut over here, we'll go ahead and show this Xbox One that we have that we're giving away on Twitter. And we'll also pull up the details of that giveaway. All you need to do, if you want to go ahead and take this Xbox One home, as we'll put this on the desk, is go ahead and tweet at Halo. Let us know who you think is going to win. We'll go ahead and show you this. There's only a few made. This is a custom-skinned Halo the Master Chief Collection Xbox One. So we're excited to give that away on Twitter. Just tweet at Halo. Let us know who you think is going to take this match. Believe the Hype or Straight Rippin'. Go ahead and tweet us your result. Also, make sure to tweet out the stream.
That's right.
Let everyone know that we have some finals action about to go down here at the Launch Invitational.
I want to see everyone out there getting vocal, letting you know who you think is going to take this one. As, again, if you do so and you tweet the stream out, there's a possibility you can find yourself getting this awesome, sweet custom Xbox One. Now, with that being said, the grand final kicked things off in our first best of 5 series. We have Capture the Flag on Warlord, followed by Team Slayer Lockdown, Assault on Shrine, which we haven't seen Bomb on stream all weekend, King of the Hill Lockdown, and Team Slayer Warlord. Let's go ahead and hop right into it, guys. It's time for the final. Straight Rippin', Believe the Hype, and we're going to kick it off with Roy.
Yeah, start things off with Roy. He's been such a dominant player in this tournament, now coming back and destroying anyone that gets in his way. Now he's going to look to secure map control with his team here on our game 1.
All right, and Roy will stay with him off the respawn. Actually, no, correct that. Ryanoob has the flag as well as the Camel. We've seen how effective this can be, and Ryanoob just taking it straight across here, going right by Green Needles, and it seems like he has all the coverage in the world. Could this be the first cap right away?
He could be sneaky capping this right in. Gets the flag melee. Nice job there. He is low on shields, but he's still invisible. Going to try to get this in, and right now has some help from his teammates. T-Square jumping up as well to secure this cap, and he brings it in within 40 seconds of the gameplay. We're now up 1-0 for Straight Rippin'.
I think it's safe to say that the communication has allowed them to be able to do that. Of course, a big thank you to Astro Gaming for that. So let's go ahead, jump into a listen in here at the Grand Finals with Straight Rippin' and our Astro Listen In.
I
got triple.
I died.
No, I'm good.
I got triple. We can push the flag.
They're flag.
I'm going to green flag. I'm at green flag.
They're health court. They're health court.
The ramp will chop. Formal check the ramp. Nice. They're flag.
Last two guys. I got one.
Last one's their health. They're going to spawn green. They're going to spawn green still. He's weak.
I got him.
They're going to spawn green.
I'm running it. I'm running it. 3 yellow nades. I'm running it. 3 yellow nades. Shooting me in the back. I can't run this.
I got one in green.
They spawn yellow nades. Their nades and yellow.
Watch out their nades.
Watch out their nades.
Yep, absolutely their nades. I got their nades.
Nice. Their health.
Yep.
I'm looking their health.
Nading him.
We're really weak their health. Watch out their health. Nice.
I'm staying alive.
Top center. Melt him. Top center still.
I got another one.
And under the ramp. Top center.
Top center. They spawn. They spawn
already.
They spawn their plat. Corey's plat. Corey's plat.
To their plat.
Top center.
Yellow ramp.
We have numbers. 2 dead. 3 dead.
I got
3 dead. Let's go.
Yellow ramp. Port. One shot. Maniac. One shot.
I'm looking. Nice. They're flag.
Where? What's left or right?
He's weak.
I'm no shield. I'm living.
Nading health pack.
I'm no shield. I had to drop. I had to drop.
Our health port. Their health. He's finishing their health.
Bomb green. One shot. I got it.
Their health weak. Keep going.
There's 3 weak.
Watch out their nades.
Health portal. Last 2 health portal in their nades.
We were on the screen.
Yeah, they're
spawning yellow.
I'm running
yellow.
Three needles.
We bottom yellow.
We bottom yellow. I got one bottom yellow.
Nice.
2 dead.
On our health, one shot. On our health, one shot. Top center, one shot also.
Green nades the flag.
He's on our flag weak, guys. Our health weak.
I got it.
Nice.
Really weak on flag.
He's weak.
Watch out lethal. Watch out lethal flag.
Our health, one shot.
One shot. I got double.
Nice. Camo should be up.
Tom come through with
yellow plat. Weak.
He's going top center. Melt top center. Top center weak. I have an angle.
Zero right.
I can't. I'm looking top center. Top center's got shots. Top center's one shot. Top center's one shot. ABC.
Our flag on their right.
Nice.
Our flag maybe on their base.
I need help, guys. I'm at their base. Yeah, Corey, just
jumping up on me.
Jumping up on me, guys.
Oh, well played, dude.
Watch out our flag formal, guys. Got him. On their flag.
Justin, if you get the skill here, start running it immediately.
Watch out their flag. He's to your left. He's in the hope. He's in the hope. He's still in the hope. Okay. Nice.
Stay alive. I'll get Maniac. Don't get our nades, guys. Maniac, bomb green, one shot. Go bomb green.
I'm running this.
Yeah, run it green, Justin. Run it green to your teammate.
One shot, Corey. Dude, I died.
We're 3 dead.
I got one.
Go. Just same kill. They know where you're at. Just drop it.
Yellow ramp.
Nice job.
Yellow flat weak. Yellow flat weak.
They have a flag.
Corey weak. Bind you, Corey weak.
I'm looking.
Dead. I died. 2 of us are dead.
He's through the red
portal weak.
Corey, stop it. I'm trying.
He should be one shot. He's dead.
Nice.
Another one on it. Right now, Corey. He's there.
I got it.
All right, and there you have the listening there with Straight Rippin'. I mean, my goodness, the communication's been incredible, and on top of that, it's showing on the scoreboard there 2-0 in the count as Straight is looking dominant.
Yeah, they're off to a really early lead here as Roy is finally taken down. T-Squared down as well. Ryanoob on the death screen. Straight Sig, actually the only one alive. Now, if we want to switch over to T-Squared, now has spawned, and he's the only one alive for his team right there, checking his back button to see how many opponents and teammates are alive. Now, they're trying to fight out of their base, and it looks like they're going to be able to do so. They've been playing really well throughout the first 5 minutes of the match.
Well, again, the pressure is on. This is kind of like, a pseudo deja vu, because believe the hype, dealing with this 2-0 deficit has a lot to come back to. Let's see how they're communicating, what's going on with them as we jump into yet another Astro Listen In with Believe the Hype.
Behind you.
I'm here, flag, straight sick.
They're flag.
One shot or flag, straight sick. I'm not challenging. I got naded. One shot on you. One shot on you.
They're nades.
He's going out there, Brad. He went out back.
I don't know where I died from.
One was still on our flag. Straight sick.
Where's he running it?
He's running it. Bottom green needles, it looks like.
Yeah, they're plat.
They're plat. Stay alive.
They're nades.
Green. We need to just shoot. Green flag, Ryan.
One shot.
I got
Green flag. Then we recovered it.
Green flag, one hit, Ryan.
The health back right now. One shot. I got three. Running last guy. I'm running it ramp.
I'm in yellow.
Still green health. He's green health like last guy's gonna just run it. One shot. I got him. Don't port.
I'm watching green spawn. Green heals, Roy weak. Hey, spawn grenades weak. Green heals, grenades. Guys, I need help. He ported back.
Went back. He's doing one shot. I'm gonna die. I'm one shot.
Bottom middle.
Down our health. Down our health. Down our health.
The flag is on your health.
It's down our health. I'm going. I don't see anybody that can go. They're plat.
I'll kill
one shot. They're plat. Jumping out.
Weak.
One shot. They're rampart.
Right, let's fucking go, guys. Let's this up.
Two dead. I have camo again. Rampart. Weak. Straight sick.
They're rampart. He's like absolute. He's absolute. I think they're yellow.
Trying to get the green flag.
Roy's at the rampart. He poured it through. Nice.
Where are they? They're help.
They don't help that, guys. I'm on green flag.
They're ramp portal. Straight sick. Dead. Bottom mid, you guys. Bottom mid.
Green ramp.
One shot, Ryan, dude.
That's two dead. They're flying. On their flag. Hiding behind them.
Weak. Right side. Nice.
That's three. They're gonna be yellow.
Nice.
I'm looking at
nades. I'm one shot. One shot nades.
Got him.
Dead. That's four dead.
I'm looking green.
Two spawners out.
Green, guys. They're not yellow.
I'm watching our ramp. Watch my mid.
Yeah, green needles. Two guys here.
Back up.
Two here.
Got one.
Kill guys.
One dead again. One shot, Ryan.
Yeah, one's behind flag guy. Hey, he's killing me, guys. Kill him. Kill him. Nice.
No, three dead. That's three dead. TJ has cap.
One just spawned. Hold it, TJ. Hold it.
Watch the flag spawn.
Dude, it's not landing. Pick it up.
Yellow.
Let's go, guys. Keep this up.
Yellow shot. C square.
Yo, our ramp. One shot of ramp, Roy.
I need
nice. One dead. Top middle, Roy.
Two dead.
Green ramp.
Top mid, guys. Weakened.
Green plat.
And top mid.
Push up my mid. I got him.
Nice,
Green flag.
Green flag.
I help back on our ramp, I think.
One shot, straight sick. One shot, green flag.
Another green flag.
Green flag.
Our ramp.
You back up, man.
I'm dead.
There's a guy on our ramp. He might go our flag.
We'll be able to stop this. Spread out. Still green. Spread out.
On your knees. Going your nades.
And that is going to be 4 down there as they're going to be off the respawn. Believe the hype, able to come back into this when you heard that communication just gradually increase in momentum, I guess in pacing, right? They were just very frantic, talking toward the end there. And the confidence, again, just brewing for these guys. At the beginning of that, you were wondering, like, they're way too complacent.
Yeah.
But now it's starting to feel like Believe the Hype is, starting to do exactly that. And on top of which, it's reflecting on the scoreboard.
That's right, Alex. During the beginning of that Astro Listen, and you and I recognized that they were a little bit slow and not really into the game. And as they got camo control as well as top mid, they really started clicking, grabbing those 2 flag caps with almost perfect team communication as well as control and overall setup on the map. So really nice stuff from BTH to rally back once again, now tied 2-2 with just about 7 minutes left in regulation. Nice job here from Ryan Noon to pick up that extra kill as well and use the portals to avoid that grenade. Perfect way to dance around the portals.
But one thing I do want to note here for you, Bravo, was APG. I mean, let's just talk about this guy. Off the respawn, we'll follow him. We did not switch from him for about a solid minute. I mean, he was running out of ammo, right? We said, oh, he needs to go pick up some ammo from a dead body or something like that. He wasn't reloading, and yet still playing incredible, but still despite that, though, it seems like the red team straight ripping, able to put down another one, making it 3-2.
And it looks like they sneaky capped that flag for a long way. APG did not know exactly where that flag was. Now he falls victim to Roy as well. So a nice job there. T-Squared leading that straight ripping squad to go ahead and pick up that next flag cap that's going to put them in the lead once again in the match, putting the pressure on the BTH squad.
What an incredible matchup here, Bravo. This has been so far. BTH able to, answer back. We thought that we were going to see the same BTH that we saw in the winter bracket finals, one that was defeated, but now straight ripping though.
Oh my gosh, look at Ryan Noon staying alive on that ledge. Amazing play there, using the new geometry of this new remastered map right there. Perfect way to stay alive, and that flag is going to continue to move for straight rip, and they're poised to put in this 4th flag as Straight Sick is lifting up in his base right now. T-Squared on fire, laying down perfect cover on the map.
Yeah, I mean, really, we haven't had a reason to switch from T-Squared. Now that Camel's going to be up, it's going to be 4-2. Let's see if Straight Ripping can put it down for another one. And there goes the Sentinel beam coming through, draining the shields there. And I believe that was Straight Sick with that. I mean, and I think there was a killing frenzy for one of the guys in Straight Ripping. On top of that, too, you have T-Squared going on a killing spree of his own. Again, it's just absolute carnage here from Straight Ripping. They're taking it to BTH, and 4-2 in the count here. Amazing plays from them.
Yeah, we saw a glimmer of hope from BTH during that listen, and however, Straight has certainly answered back right there with 2 unanswered flag caps, now up 4-2.
Yeah, and look at this perfect use of the camo. Wait a minute, he actually was tagged. Never mind, that camo going away so fast as it was drained with those battle rifles. Now we jump over to BTH's Maniac, pushing forward to the red flag. This looks to be a pull here. Let's see if he's going to make this one happen. He drops it over to the right side. He's going to have his teammates there for support. Formal putting down a couple shots as well. Spawn's coming from the yellow there. Yellow plat, as a matter of fact, as Roy's going to run away, and he manages to stay alive, but they know that he's going to be tucked in the corner there.
Oh, now, man, and a lot of pressure pressure from Yellow here. Now that flag actually looks like it's going to reset. It does, so Maniac might toss again. He tosses towards the vent side portal once again, trying to get his team to help him rally around this base. Maniac acting as an anchor, but unfortunately spawning behind him was T-Squared right there. T-Squared and Roy go for that return as they push out once again.
Yep, and APG, who had a pretty, good run here, actually pre-nading that portal where the player chasing him. But it seems like Ryanoob is getting ready for the final pull. This could be it, as Ryanoob's going for the juggle. Nade's flying in, though. He's going to have to back away, and he gets taken out.
He gets taken out. T-Squared going to try to stop the return right now. T-Squared flag in front of him now, engaging a player, going to try to stop that return. But BTH side is able to get that return. Not going to be the 5th flag just yet. We've got about 4 minutes left in regulation. Still plenty of time on the clock for BTH.
Yeah, considering the proximity, how fast things can happen in Warlord. You can only imagine that if Believe the Hype get on a run, they can easily come back into this. But straight ripping, they just want to make sure that they end this right here, and they were nearly able to do that. Keep that in mind. Now Roy, he's going to be hanging out, and we'll jump with him to see what's up. And Formal, as a matter of fact, gets the back whack there with the flag, and he has camo. This could be that comeback that they desperately needed, as Formal's taking some shots, so cover fire from his teammates. Probably should have focused on moving forward, but I stand corrected. The red player was there for the stop. Now it's going to be all up to Lethal here to see if he can move in, make something happen, get that assist too. And the pressure is on again. My goodness, what a great grand final this has been so far.
Yeah, it's a big recover from Straight Rip and denying that potential 3rd flag cap for BTH and maintaining that 2-point lead right now. Just over 3 minutes left in regulation now. BTH needs to look for that top middle map control. Remember, Golden Boy, when they had the camo top middle, they really started to establish control. They